Iconic venues across Brooklyn will be draped in yellow this weekend as the city marks the 1-year anniversary of COVID. What a year it's been. An interactive exhibit being unveiled this weekend in downtown Brooklyn, where everyone who lost someone during the pandemic can go to keep that memory of their loved one alive. It's been so hard. So many people couldn't even say a final goodbye. Joining me now is Brooklyn Borough President Eric Adams to talk about this. Good morning to you, Borough President. Thanks for being here.
Hey, Dan, it's good to see you and Betty. It's good to be here.
Can't believe it has been a year, right? A year that we have been enduring this. Families have lost so much, so many loved ones, right? And they'll be joining you this Sunday at Borough Hall for this COVID-19 remembrance event. What will the event entail?
No, so true. It has been a year, and so many times I want to really take my hat off to your station as you kept New Yorkers up to date and just really navigating this virus. And so this Sunday, we will be hosting a COVID-19 remembrance event commemorating the 1 year. From 2 to 4 p.m., there will be a virtual event with our partners, Songs of Solomon, and also elected officials and community organizations. And then from 5 to 6:30, we'll be joining family members of those who lost loved ones to COVID-19. It will take place outside Brooklyn Borough Hall.
Yeah, I think it's so important too to give those people a place to grieve, a place to remember, because so many couldn't during this time. They couldn't even have a funeral for their loved one. I understand that the Barclay Center of the Botanical Gardens will also be playing a role. How are they factoring in here?
Well, BAM will unveil a new art piece, Arrivals and Departures, from March 14th to April 11th. And the piece is really looking at the number of lives that we've lost. Their names will be included, as well as the numbers who were born during this period of time, just to show the significance and a powerful remembrance of the transition of life and the new arrival of life.
You know, I hate to even ask this question, but I think a number is powerful. Do you know the total number of Brooklyn residents lost to COVID-19?
No, I don't at this time. We had an earlier number, but they were significant. And as you saw, the bodies that were laid out in trailers, you remember we pushed through making sure that people have a rightful burial. And I think it was so significant for the state to come in, step in and coordinate, but we don't have the exact body count now, because many people, the classifications of the death just really was unsure during those times.
I mean, just listening to the language, the saying bodies in trailers, it's just a powerful statement to make of where we were and where we're coming. So many people want to add their names, though, to this. Is there a way that people can continue to add their loved ones' names to the art installation?
Yes, they can. They can reach out to the Brooklyn Borough President's office, and we will make sure that we reach out to the city to get their names added as well.
All right. Well, thank you for what you're doing here to keep people's memories alive. I think it's so important. Is this going to become an annual event, by the way?
Yes, it's up to the next borough president to determine that, but with the organizers that are part of this, BAM, Brooklyn Botanical Garden, Brooklyn Conservatory of Music, CUNY, Brooklyn Museum, and the rest of the groups who are part of this, I'm sure.
Other big moment happening this weekend, and that's the unveiling of the Ruth Bader Ginsburg statue in Brooklyn right now. I know we have an image. The unveiling is happening today, right? And the curtain is up. We see the curtain there. And I know you're the man. You can tell them to unveil that now if you want to, right? Can we pull that curtain back?
If you can see, that would be all good. But we are really excited about this. You know how I feel about RBG.
And there it is.
Yes, how I feel about RBG. It's just really important. The Brooklynites just personifies the strength, the resiliency of not only Brooklyn, but New York and women all across America. This is extremely exciting for us.
It is extremely exciting. I know the curtain was drawn there, and that big unveiling's happening today, but it's powerful to see the image. We were able to get a sneak peek behind that curtain. That was the image there. And you're also going to hopefully have the Ruth Bader Ginsburg Day, right, on her birthday.
Yes, we are. That's what we're looking forward to. We were successful in announcing that the municipal building was named after her as well. And so you will see a series of things in the next few years that really shows the importance of her life and her contribution to the movement of progress in this country.
It is powerful indeed. Looking forward to the unveiling. You know, we got the camera inside already. We're a little early. I know 10 a.m., so we'll be there. And you're not here for a campaign stop, but I did want to throw in a political question if you don't mind. And because, you know, you are running for mayor, and we actually did a poll here on PIX11, and I want to actually get to it right now because I want to ask you about this poll, an exclusive PIX11 News Nation poll, Emerson College, showing that Andrew Yang is the clear frontrunner right now in the mayoral race, 32%. You had 19% support, far above other candidates. So what do you think of the poll? And when it comes to who is supporting you, you are also top choice for a lot of endorsements right now.
Yeah, and you know, I'm not allowed, since I'm in Borough Hall, I'm not allowed to talk about politics.
Understood.
We don't want to, violate any rules, but we are excited about this city moving in the right direction.
Understood, and I didn't mean to throw that curveball at you. I appreciate you keeping the delineation right now, and we'll have you back on the campaign front another time. But Brooklyn Borough President, always appreciate you coming on.
Thank you. Take care.
Okay, take care.